welcome back to another edition of the Island Guys podcast. Back in the cage, we're here with the regular goons. Rob, how are you feeling today? You look good today, man.
Well,
you
thanks.
got
And socks on.
He's got socks, right? That's good. I mean,
Wait, yeah.
it's every episode now. It's like a child. But thanks for joining us, man. Bandwagon Bill, Bacardi Bill, whatever you want to call him, White Collar Will. How you doing, bud?
Doing pretty good.
Yeah. How's your week?
Pretty good. You know,
Yeah.
pretty solid week.
How's the snow?
You
I know you have. I know you have an opinion on the snow.
I can't.
I'd like to
stand
tell the
snow.
viewers, I know you have a very hatred. It's every day it snows is a Snapchat from Bill.
Yeah,
how much he hates it.
So I hate the snow and I hate February. So I mean, what can you do?
Damn, 2 for 1.
Yeah,
We'll get through it, man. March is almost here.
I know.
We got Raider fan Steve on the other side of the table. How we doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Hey, hanging in there. Life's good.
Life was good.
There you go, man.
Can't complain.
Yeah, well, can't complain. I mean, there's a little bit complaining today.
Yeah, a little bit.
First Sunday without football. We got that stupid fan-controlled football. Manziel went off today, supposedly. Haven't seen any highlights, but Manziel went off.
You're not watching the Simulation League?
It's on Twitch.
Oh, okay. No.
I tried finding it. I was like, all right, I'll watch it. I'm on a team. I signed up. I think I'm on team. Who's that guy? Who the Bob Memory?
Hey, oh.
Bob Memory. Yeah, I'm on his team.
Oh, nice.
I was going to say, that guy doesn't really narrow it down.
Well, I was about to say that guy who does the Buffalo Wild Wings commercials. But,
Oh, does he? Oh,
yeah,
that's cool.
he just yells. It's him. Yeah, that's all it is. So last Sunday was Super Bowl Sunday, and the GOAT himself did it again.
Let's
Boys.
go.
I don't think anyone was surprised. Some people were.
Of course, bandwagon Billy's all happy.
Yeah, Bill's a fan this year. He was a Saints fan at one point, Packers fan.
Probably a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, he was a Chiefs fan. I
Yeah,
literally
he was,
think
yeah.
he might have been a Chiefs fan.
No, I hate the Chiefs.
Okay.
Can't stand them.
Why? Why do you hate the Chiefs?
I just hate them. Okay.
You don't like Andy Reid?
No.
You don't like his mustache?
No, I don't like his mustache. I don't like the way he says the word burgers. Okay.
But he loves his burgers, don't
He
you?
does.
Oh, don't mind if I do. But Super Bowl came away. It was a blowout. But Chiefs didn't even get a touchdown, boys. But one thing did happen that day. Rob made his gambling debut.
Yeah.
How'd it go for you? What bets did you place?
I got Jason Pierre-Paul to have a sack.
You didn't have one?
Nope.
Damn.
I had him for the first sack, too.
It was close. It was close to a
It
couple.
was long odds, though. So, I put in a little money to win a lot. Then I had the Chiefs and the over.
Lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but I did win the Gatorade prop bet.
You took the Chiefs.
I picked blue.
You took the Chiefs over the Bucks.
Yeah, I picked the blue Gatorade, though.
Okay.
And that was cool. So,
Okay.
I made some of my money back.
I lost in the coin toss. I lost in a parlay. All I needed was Tyreek Hill to score. He didn't.
Oh, I had Edwards-Helaire to score a touchdown, too.
I didn't.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it was
Nice
a lot
guys.
of things, man. We had a really rough one. I lost on the Gatorade, but I got Bucks with the points, and I think something with the over. So I came out with it came out like even. But Steve, how did you
I
do?
had Tampa with the points. I was going to take coin toss, but I was going to take tails because I take tails every year.
Mhm.
But this year, for some reason, I just didn't take it. So, hey,
Smart
I
man.
mean, so I say I won money, obviously, with Tampa. Wish I could have won it, but
Listen, you give me like Pat McAfee who lost $30,000 on tails,
It's not
and then
what I
comes
want.
along, puts in a $500 parlay to win $29,000. There's all his money back. He took Brown to score, Fournette to score, Gronk to score, Gronk over 30 yards, and Tampa to win.
That'll
that
work.
must be nice.
Yeah, it must be nice, man. It must be nice.
It must be nice to have $1 million and be spending on wherever
It
you
wasn't a
want.
million. I mean, he is sponsored by
Okay.
FanDuel, so I believe that even if he didn't win back that $30,000, they would have been covered somehow.
Yeah, somehow, some way.
Somehow.
Yeah.
We're covered.
Because he was having.
Cuomo has to legalize it here, too.
He will soon.
So much tax money that he's losing out
They
on.
did the statistics in 2 months. It was Indiana made crazy ton of money.
He will.
Oh, he
He'll
should.
legalize it soon. By next year,
He
or
will.
something, probably.
Is he going to write a book about it, too?
But listen, boys, we got through the NFL season. There were no cancellations, I don't think, right?
No, just postponements.
Yeah, just
So a lot of postponements, but they got it done.
Yeah.
That's a hats off in this crazy ass time. But Brady got really hammered, man, at the thing. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Hammered.
Oh, he was out of it.
I bought the shirt.
Did you?
Yeah, it's him coming out at the gate pointing. Yeah, I had to. It's one of those moments
It looks like he was having fun.
Yeah.
no,
the first time.
It was like that really
He's
strict.
like that with Bill Belichick.
His son, he let his son go to Arizona State, and that's what happened. His first semester. This is Brady's first semester in college, and that's what you get.
Yeah.
Dude throwing it halfway across the the river for
Yeah.
the patrol. You see the
It was probably a replica.
You see the lady?
That,
She
yeah,
got-
she was
no,
like-
I think that was
It's such
the
a
actual
joke.
trophy. I would have been scared.
they
If he dropped it and went right
here's the
down
thing.
the
So
way.
like they literally cannot let anyone touch it. Gronk dented it a couple years ago. So they told him like, yo, you can't even be like 30 feet.
Like they have so many of them. Like there's a new one every year too.
The actual
Yeah,
trophy
the
goes
actual
like the
trophy,
franchise,
yeah.
right?
The actual trophy is at the
Super Bowl.
At the Super Bowl at the
And then they clean it.
no, and then it's at the parade. Then the one he brought.
And then they engrave it too
Yeah,
with the score.
well, because the one
And
Gronk destroyed a couple years
That it
ago.
would be kept at the team facility or something, right? It's
Yeah.
kept at the team
But
facility.
what about the one that Brady threw? Was that like a replica?
Yeah, that's a real one. That was a
Really?
real one. They bring the real one to the parade.
What if?
That's why everyone was like, no.
What if they dropped the Stanley Cup in Tampa Bay? Do you think they'd have to go get it because there's only one?
Yeah.
They,
No, they said like,
they would have divers.
AJ Hawk was like, imagine all the bodies that were going to go in once
Yeah.
that thing dropped. Once that thing hit the water.
Yeah. But hey, Tom Brady had fun.
That was cool. I'd rather Tampa Bay win.
He deserves it. He's the best. I think it's Brady, Jordan, and Ali now. That's like the top three.
Dude, I knew
athletes
he was
ever.
the greatest, bro, even before this. That's why I took him.
Yeah.
That's why I took him going to Tampa Bay.
He's been the greatest quarterback.
I said it. I had like obviously it wasn't like I'm not going to say like oh knew he was going to win the Super Bowl in the first year. I knew that he was going to be better than Belichick, but I didn't think he was going to be
I say after
first year. I
After
said
like
he was
after 4 years, Belichick.
I say after maybe the Atlanta Super Bowl when he beat Atlanta, came back 23. That's when you said, okay, he's the GOAT. Because remember before that Super Bowl, it was like him or Montana or even Peyton Manning. Like, but now it's like no question.
Peyton Manning got in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, good for him. I
A
mean,
lot of
he deserves
people
it.
that I know, every time I say that Brady's the GOAT, like a lot of people are like, no, he's not. He's a cheer, this and that. And I'm like, he's the GOAT no matter what you say. So.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine how many rings Peyton would have if there was no Brady, right?
Yeah.
How many times did Brady,
Imagine
knock him out of the playoffs?
Imagine how many rings Brady and Belichick would have if there was no Mannings.
Yeah.
If Archie and his wife never met.
Yeah,
What a great
exactly
time.
right.
They'd have what, 11?
Just about.
Peyton
Yeah,
knocked him out a couple times.
Peyton,
and
Peyton
Peyton
knocked him
knocked him
out
out
like
like 3
once,
times.
once or twice.
twice in Denver and one in Indy.
Really?
3 times, yeah. And Eli obviously
And Eli beat him
twice.
twice.
So
Yeah.
5.
And,
So like
Good.
11.
and
11.
the good news is
Oh,
Gronk,
it's 7 now.
Gronk and
so-
Gronk and Brady are coming back next season.
Yeah.
They're together forever.
Oh, can we just run this back real quick? Man, the Chiefs, man. Patrick Mahomes was running
For his life.
for his life.
With
He was-
Turbo, too.
Don't,
I mean, it's pretty
don't
bad.
football like a
But,
baseball.
okay, but here's the thing. He was running for his life, but he made those diving plays, and
Listen.
every ball went off a receiver's hands and face mask. You gotta
Yeah,
catch him. You
listen.
gotta catch him.
He is the most talented quarterback I've ever seen in my life.
Listen,
The way the throws he
He's
makes.
young too.
he didn't
He can
play.
make any
He
throw.
didn't play bad. It wasn't his fault. He had 2 backup tackles in. No one could catch a pass. He was running for his life. I feel like just the Chiefs look flat. I feel like I think what
Todd Bowles, baby.
what I heard after the game, what Chris Berman said on ESPN might have been true, that you heard about Andy Reid's son getting in that car accident with that little girl who had life-threatening injuries. Maybe that played a role. Chris Berman said maybe that played a role in the team, and Andy Reid maybe that's hanging over them.
Yeah.
I mean, but still, they just didn't look
The
right.
funniest thing about that is that Andy Reid and the son, they don't care about what happened in that accident. Like they don't care. They're
lot,
like, all right.
That's heavy, Bill. What are you talking
Bill,
about?
you are coming with a hot take right now.
Yeah,
you
go
know
on,
what we're
hot
talking
take,
about.
yeah.
No, Bill, do you know what we're talking about?
Yeah.
What?
Andy Reid's son got into a car accident, hit the 5-year-old girl, and
Okay.
was in the
So
hospital.
you're saying that Andy Reid and his kid don't care about what happens to this girl?
They
They don't. Why wouldn't they
Why?
care?
I mean, a little bit.
Is it because
but-
Andy Reid's fat? Is that why you think all he cares about food? I hope he sees this.
It's a bad
Yeah.
take.
And I hope he comes after
It's a
you.
very bad take.
This is bad, Bill.
It's a bad moment out of you.
Yeah,
Bad moment, Bill.
All right.
Get out. Just get out. Get out. No.
We're just playing with you.
Yes, he goes for more Sprite. God, you make an insult and you think you can grab my Sprite? What do you think this
Flat.
is?
Yeah, it's flat.
Nah, that thing's not flat. I had some today.
Oh,
No
really?
ice.
It's semi-flat.
It's semi-flat.
Yeah, it's probably been down for 3 weeks.
I just opened it like
Yeah.
2 days ago.
Flat.
You really gonna test this out right now?
No, yeah. Close it.
Oh, okay.
But
But,
hey, like they looked flat. And listen, as long as Mahomes is there,
Like the
they'll
Yeah,
just
that's
like
flat,
the
but
Sprite.
it's still fizzing a little bit, but it's flat.
And then the fizz is Mahomes. He's
Yeah.
slinging
But
it
no,
aside.
Bill, that was kind of heavy, dude.
Nah, I
But-
don't know.
All right, we'll move on because
Go back to the
let's-
game, but like
let's-
don't.
let's just move on.
They
They
didn't
didn't have a live
didn't the kind of like the media, the public think that the Chiefs are gonna roll them again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Chiefs
That was everyone's thing.
and everyone thought like
Chiefs -3 was a steal.
and like this is the start of a dynasty with the Chiefs.
Could still be.
Listen, sports is not always what it's meant to like be like. Like we thought, you know, the Mets with 2015 is the start of something big.
Well,
and that look.
Well, when you're bad ownership,
Yeah.
they don't put any pieces around.
So listen, I feel it, but the Chiefs will be just fine.
When you
Yeah,
have
no,
three
100%
aces
they'll be fine.
that are
Chiefs.
making $5 million combined, you need to spend
Yeah,
to the cap
Yeah.
to put the talent around those guys.
it's
But no,
the Chiefs are just fine as long as Mahomes is healthy. Again, like Kev said earlier, he had a bad toe. Two backup tackles. Eric Fisher towards Achilles in the championship game. That was a huge loss.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
But
bro.
they'll
Listen,
be
yeah,
just fine.
They didn't have a
They'll
healthy
be
team.
fine.
It's gonna be fine
They'll-
next year.
They'll spend more money on the defense. They'll probably draft defense.
Take
They'll-
your prop bet Chiefs to win next year. Right now.
Don't be surprised if the Chiefs
Who's
draft
the
a
favorite?
receiver.
I
Chiefs,
have no clue. Oh,
Really?
Chiefs are the favorites.
there you go.
Yeah. Second favorite.
The Giants.
It's the Rams, I think. The
Oh,
Rams.
all right.
Rams.
Stafford. Stafford's good. And McVay's a good coach too.
How about that trade, huh? That's Stafford
Yeah,
trade.
man.
Yeah,
talking about
Stafford and
I thought he was
Jared
gonna
Goff.
I thought he was gonna go to New England.
I thought Stafford was
He
going
should
to
go
go
to
Denver.
Carson
I
Wentz
thought-
get traded yet?
Not, they're saying to the Bears or the Colts. I feel like
Stinks.
Wentz would resurrect his career with Indianapolis because Frank Reich was the offensive coordinator when they went to the Super Bowl.
They have a good offensive line too.
Yeah, they had a great offensive line too. So and a good running game.
So there you go.
Yeah,
It
so
could work.
it could work there.
where that J.J. Watt?
Yeah, J.J.
They-
Watt,
They,
yeah,
they,
J.J.
they're
Watt.
the Texans now.
He's a good guy. I hope he comes to the
Gruden, don't
Giants.
sign him, please.
Giants sign him.
Is it?
He's
Apparently,
very-
there's something very wrong in Houston.
Dude, they're all wanting to
Very
leave.
wrong.
Yeah,
Place a dumpster fire.
he's. But back to why? He's 32 years old.
I mean, James Harden left too.
T. Harden left. Yeah, I know.
Didn't Russell Westbrook leave too?
Yeah, well, Russell left.
Maybe, I don't
Springer
think
left. George Springer left.
And the whole city,
Well,
man.
because the Jays paid him.
Yeah.
But listen, all in all, Super Bowl, it was a good game. I enjoyed it. The
I
weekend,
enjoyed.
man.
I enjoyed.
Great
Chiefs getting
halftime
their
show.
ass kicked. I enjoyed the Chiefs.
Oh yeah,
getting
well
their
of
ass
course you did.
kicked. I enjoyed.
But the weekend, man, was a great halftime
Yeah,
show.
it was okay.
It
It,
was
it
alright.
created just a
Memes.
amount of memes you
Memes.
cannot name. So thank you for that weekend. So we'll move on from football. You know, say goodbye till
So
OTAs and all that good stuff. We'll be
I
back.
say football starts in like next month when there's free agency. That's
So-
when it.
Okay.
So there's not like a weird offshore league this year, right? No, nobody has enough money to do that. No extra.
No, yeah, no, simulation football.
No,
Johnny Manziel.
yeah. No UFL.
Yeah. No,
What was the one that
They can't. Everything got canceled.
XFL?
they had a team in San Antonio?
Oh, AAF was it?
Yeah.
Oh no, that one was
The
cool.
one that folded after 9 weeks
Oh,
and said,
yeah.
"No, we can't play. We're gonna win."
No, did you ever hear the story? What happened with
That's
that?
why.
It was like mid season.
Yo, it was mid-season, right? It was a
Couldn't pay anybody.
Saturday. It was a Saturday night. The team was supposed to play Sunday. All of a
see
sudden, the league goes, "Yeah, we're folding. That's it. We have no money."
Yeah.
Yo, you're a team from Houston visiting Seattle. They were like, "Yeah,
All right, see you later."
get home by yourself."
I was gonna say
They got them there, but they
I was gonna say didn't the XFL have do that too? But no.
No, XFL got through it.
because of COVID.
yeah, XFL got
the
through.
XFL was working.
Yeah, that was fun. I like the XFL.
Yeah.
Taylor Heineke was in the XFL, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
PJ Walker was in the
He
XFL.
got extension.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heineke with Washington.
They're still gonna draft a quarterback though.
Yeah. They're talking about a trade for Mariota, Washington. So,
Hawaii, baby, let's go.
Yeah.
They draft Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Yeah. We'll see. Speaking of college quarterbacks, Trevor Lawrence, huh?
Trevor Lawrence Pro Day.
Pro Day.
Excuse me. Yeah,
Pro
Pro Day.
Day.
It is
Pro
Pro Day.
Day.
I get it confused.
Herb was hanging
Senior Day
around.
Pro Day. Yeah. Did you see that bomb that he ended it with? Like
That
70,
was-
80
that
yards.
was-
He
awesome.
looks great.
Hey,
He looks-
props. The guy who doesn't get enough credit is the guy who caught it, man. That was a dive
good route.
bullet, dove and just took it right to the. Props to you, man. I don't know who you are, but
Trevor Lawrence,
We'll know
like,
who you are in a couple
Trevor
years.
Lawrence, like the next Tom Brady and like Peyton Manning combined, a little bit.
Ooh,
Everything's
a lot.
it's a hot take right now.
Billy's throwing hot takes today. Like
Tom Brady and Peyton Manning combined. Wow.
those hot cakes.
He has
baby.
more speed than both. He has more speed than both of them put together. Though,
He
too.
does, yeah.
Billy dishing those hot
That's-
takes today.
That's how you gotta be in the NFL now. Every quarterback's basically mobile now.
Like Jones,
You can't be a statue in the pocket unless you're like Brady.
unless you're like
He's
Manning.
still great, you know.
Back in the day.
I feel like the quarterback position's always evolving.
Yep.
Always evolving.
Whereas
Something.
Randall Cunningham was 25 years before his time.
Yeah, exactly.
If he was playing today, he'd be the best quarterback in the league.
Warren Moon, he got a cannon too. Yeah, he was mobile.
That's the thing now.
Vic would be insane today too.
Vic, yeah.
Moving into a more mobile quarterback era, and
Yep.
I kind of like it, but then I kind of like the in pocket guys.
I was like
Get the job done in the pocket. You know, like.
I was like the pure
Show
pocket
job,
passing,
yeah.
but I was like the
So I
pure.
love.
And
I can't get away from it. Like it's weird watching Daniel Jones run. It's like, oh, he can
Yeah,
run.
it's fast, though.
Yeah.
He can run.
In NCAA, I always recruit the scrambler. Always.
No, whenever I make a
Always.
guy, it's always a scrambler just in case.
Fun.
Guys can't get open in the games. Madden.
Dan Jones is fast, but he's got to learn to stand on his feet.
Fumbles.
So you gotta learn how to hold on to the goddamn football.
And run, not forward versus his feet, like the versus the Eagles.
Listen, man.
There must have been a sniper in the building.
Listen, we're excited for the draft, excited for the combine, and they're having it, right?
No.
There's no combine this year.
There's no.
Well, I know, they're doing virtual stuff though.
Well, shout out to Coastal Carolina's Tyron Jackson. Got an invite to the combine. I don't know what.
What about CJ Marable?
I don't know, man.
The invite to the Senior Bowl?
I don't. Yeah, well, they got Reese Senior Bowl, and then CJ got the.
Played Virginia Book?
He played in the Hawaii one, and he won the MVP.
Nice.
Kellen Mond looked good in the Senior Bowl. He won the MVP.
Nice.
I don't think he's that good, but
Listen, what are you gonna do? We'll move on. Football for now. Till next time. See you later.
Yep.
The New York Mets. We'll touch on some baseball. Our good friend Trevor Bauer, friend. Okay.
Friend.
Decided to fuck with us and decided to put it all over his website. Mets gear. Welcome to New York. He's gonna sign with us, and then decides.
You know what?
Let's go to the Dodgers.
So the real villain here is Bob Nightingale.
The real villain.
How does he have a check mark?
Is Bob Nightingale.
Why does he have a check mark?
And his agent.
So
Not
his
Bauer's agent.
His agent has nothing to do with it.
She did her job.
tweeted out.
She
She
did her
said we're
job.
down to 2. Nightingale went on this whole thing. Everyone went nuts, and she just tweeted, I feel like I have to tweet this again. And that's it. That's what she left
As
it at.
soon as I saw Bob Nightingale, I'm like, he's going to the Dodgers. Because according to him, A-Rod owns the team. Springer's a Met. And Bauer's a Met. So,
It's a cool team.
he is...
A-Rod is their own job.
How does he have a press pass? How do they let him continue to get away with this? This is ridiculous.
The way that.
It's like, he must literally sit in his house, and a voice in his head just tells him, I'm going to go tweet some bullshit today. Just some bullshit.
Hey, listen, people do it.
The way I knew that Bauer was a Dodger, because remember we saw that his website had merch, like pre-sale merch with like I'm coming to New York stuff, like all this stuff. I went on the Bauer website to see if this was true, and it wasn't there. It had a Dodgers signed hat giveaway that you could enter for the next 24 hours, and that was the only thing on his website. And when I saw that, I was like, he's going to LA. So and then he came out with that stupid video.
Even though it broke 5 minutes before.
First of all, I was never a Bauer fan. I was never a big Bauer fan. He's a good pitcher. He's not like great like DeGrom or Garrett Cole or even Verlander, but he's a good pitcher. He won Cy Young. I respect him that. But for this guy to come out like he's like LeBron James with all this announcement shit and all this video, I mean, it's a little crazy. It would be nice to have him, but hey, he wanted to go home to LA, and that's the number one thing that always scared me throughout that process. That he was from California, that's his hometown team. They're champions too, so I was like, man, the Mets are in it, but the Dodgers are lurking. So.
Listen, man.
Speaking of LeBron James, didn't the league fine him for flopping or something?
They
threatened.
They warned him. Yeah. I know.
I always hate losing to LA. We lose to LA all the time.
Yeah, but the Mets, I'll be honest, man. If it wasn't for that Lindor trade, it would be a massive failure of an offseason. Even with Cohen, even with
the Lindor thing, it's still not a good outfit.
They got the biggest prize of the offseason. What are you talking about?
This guy Cohen comes in and said, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and then he did what?
They offered Trevor Bauer $40 million per.
Wait.
If he doesn't sign with you, it's not your fault.
He signed the Dodgers.
You put the money on the table.
What he signed the Dodgers.
For less money.
Why?
Then that's on him then.
Wait.
It's on Bauer. It's not on us.
It's on Cohen.
If he offered him more money than the Dodgers did, and he signs with the Dodgers, you can't do anything about that. You can't do a thing.
You got to be able to. You got to become a likable guy.
You got to close the deal. You got to close the deal.
You got to be. It's not just about the money.
Deal.
You can offer. The Wilpots could offer the guy $100 million a year, and you'd be like, "Yo, no, you're the Wilpot. Cohen, man, you got to make your presence known. It's got to be, yo, hey, I'm a nice guy. I'm this guy. You want? Let's go. I'm gonna take you out there. Oh, I know he's in this city. His all expenses have been paid for.
Getting Trevor Bauer or George Springer would make this team
take care of
a World Series contender and a playoff team lock, like a lock playoff team. Now we're looking at a wild card team, maybe a wild card team
with the best pitcher in baseball going in the wild card game. Take a chance.
But then you want home field advantage in the playoffs. Hopefully there's fans, but come on, man. I still say that the Braves are better. The Braves are better.
A lot of people got the Mets winning the division, so.
We've seen those
projections
in the past. Yeah.
Then we'll win 70.
Sandy and Cohen inherited a mess. You know why they really inherited a mess? You look at, I'll say, was 2021. If you look 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, look at their top prospect list and look where they all are now. They're on different teams, contributing because this idiot wanted Robinson Cano.
Yeah,
because he wanted to make a splash. They gave up less for Lindor than they gave up for Cano. Think about that.
My number one gripe now is, listen, I think James McCann's a very good player. Very good. All-star in 2019.
McCann's good.
Why couldn't they just wait out the Real Muto market? He
Maybe-
signed for $105 million.
Maybe Remuto didn't want to play for the in New York.
Again,
want-
there
you
you
want-
go. You
you
got
want
to
130
attract
million.
people. You have to attract people.
You gotta sell it. You give him $130 million. You're gonna tell me he's not gonna come here?
Now, if you have McCann saying I want to sign, are you going to wait for Remuto and then McCann doesn't sign with you and then Remuto doesn't sign? Then what do you do? What do you try, Tomas Nito?
Get your guy.
If the guy wants to
Close the
sign,
deal.
all right, we got
You
a guy.
have to have the
they got a guy
confidence.
they-
You got to have the confidence
Yeah.
that you're going in there and
Yeah.
you're saying,
They-
we're getting this guy.
they got a
I
guy
don't care
like-
what happens.
They got a guy they like in McCann. All right,
If you-
all right, Remuto, you don't want to sign with
In
deal on
life,
the
You
table.
see
See ya.
if teams really
In
want a
life-
player, they do anything in their power to get the player.
2 words for you in life: never settle. And that's what the
Never
Mets are
settle.
doing. They settle
The
for
Mets are
McCann.
settling.
They
You just said it. They just settled for command.
they like
Wow.
McCann.
Command. Who's command?
They
They settled for McCann.
they like James McCann. They probably had 2 offers on the table. They said, Remuto, you got till this date to take the deal or it's off the table. Hey, McCann, you want to sign? All right, cool. See ya, Remuto. They might have offered him $150 million. He said, no, it's not enough. All right, see ya.
You never know what
Yeah,
happens.
see ya,
inside those-
like-
you never know what happens inside those
That-
meetings.
What's the number one weakness of this team the past 3 or 4 years? Bullpen.
Bullpen.
What have they done with the bullpen?
Nothing.
Besides Trevor, man. And don't give me Aaron. Do not give me
Stinks.
Aaron.
Stinks. They got to get Rosenthal, too. And they got to sign
We
Wilson.
have Liam Hendricks sitting there.
Yeah.
Liam Hendricks, one of the best relievers in baseball the past 2 or 3 years.
How about Howard Kendricks? Can we get him?
And Blake Tiernan too from LA, sitting there. Why? That's the number one problem that I had this whole season. Not even Springer or Bauer. It's not addressing the bullpen.
Let him know,
That
Steve.
they're relying. You're Steve Cohen. You're
I
relying
hope
on.
you watch it. Steve,
You're relying
Mr.
on
Cohen,
Jerry's.
hold on. Mr. Cohen, if you're watching, thank you.
Yeah.
First off,
Thank you
go ahead.
so much.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
You're relying on Jerry's Familia, Miguel Castro, and Edwin Diaz again. Good luck. We're doing this again.
Jerry Blevins, too.
We're doing this again.
Baseball's a slow market. It's always a slow market.
We didn't learn in 2017, didn't learn in 2018, didn't learn in 2019, didn't learn last year. But now, for some reason, it's going to work now, right? With Diaz
Who knows?
and
It might.
Familia and Castro. Because I don't Castro stinks,
You
okay?
keep trying. If it doesn't work, you keep trying.
And Betances, too. Betances,
They're going to trade him.
he,
They're going to trade him.
a year, his final year in the Yankees before he got hurt, he's throwing 100 miles per hour. Comes here, he's throwing 92. I mean, like, come on.
Well, it's Mets.
Listen,
It's real Mets.
Turby is good. Nice piece. They need more.
Brad Hand wanted to close, so they offered
know,
more
I know,
money.
I know.
They offered more money.
Brad Hand, I didn't really like Brad Hand, though. I don't really like his series versus Yankees really turned me off. When, he played like shit. But listen, what's the perfect example of the World Series? Dodgers and Tampa both had great bullpens. Washington, 2 years before, great bullpen. Well, not great, but it was solid.
Alright. They
They
should be
need a
starters.
bullpen. They need a bullpen.
You had 2 teams last year played in the World Series that relied on analytics. And
Yeah.
now we have an analytics department. For the first time in 15 years, they have an
Okay.
analytics department.
I know.
So let's do it.
They poached a guy away from the Dodgers to lead it, too.
Yeah.
They hired 2 GMs.
But they
and
don't win
one
that
went
team.
away. And now they got Zach Sepp.
That the
They-
bullpen and who's the fifth starter until Syndergaard comes back? Who
They're-
is it? Peterson? Is it Lucchesi?
Houston's good.
Peterson's
Peterson's
solid.
good.
He's good. I mean, just
You know who it could be?
Who?
Could be any one of the 7 prospects we traded away in the
Yeah.
last 3 years, but
Listen,
Maybe
Washington got
I'll
better
get
too. Washington got better. Josh Bell, John Lester, Schwarber.
Yeah.
They're having this to start back. Corbin, Scherzer, and Strasburg.
Corbin's okay too.
Listen,
Don't,
we'll see.
don't get ahead of yourself, Corbin either.
I feel like I say this every episode, but we will have a Mets preview episode.
Yeah, we will.
It's every time because it's been.
That one's gonna be good.
Yeah.
The Mets preview.
It's gonna be-
That's gonna be
might have to
heated.
do a lot.
It's gonna be heated.
Might have to do it live. Before we jump to the
Got to sign over to Rizzi too.
our final farewells, Bill, what did the Yankees do this offseason? Anything I really don't know.
They signed Jay Bruce.
Right, they signed Jay Bruce yesterday. They
He's gonna
signed.
love
They
that
signed back.
porch.
What's his name?
He's
though?
gonna love that porch, man.
They signed back their boy Mayhew, right?
Mayhew.
Good.
They
Alright,
got
so-
Kluber. That's a nice pickup.
Okay.
I like Kluber.
If-
I wanted the Mets to get Kluber.
If he pans out,
I want
I want
the
the
Mets.
Mets-
I want the
yeah,
Mets to
yeah.
get Mayhew.
Really?
Nice.
I wanted the Mets to get him too. He said
No.
best 340.
Right across the water. What don't we have in the Yankees?
Who- I wanted that.
short porch.
I wanted LeMahieu or Turner.
Yeah, what up with Turner, bro? We lost Turner too.
Yeah.
Losing everyone.
He doesn't like the Mets, you know that.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't think Sandy likes him anyway.
I mean, he blocked me on Twitter because
Actually, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I'm the reason.
I'm not sure who ran him out of town. Whether it was Jeff Wilpon or Sandy Olsen.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, do you remember when they blamed Sandy for not spending money?
Yeah.
Now Sandy has money. He just throws 40 million on the table. Hey, you want it or not?
Hey, well, it didn't work. Anyway.
Well, it didn't work.
It didn't work, but still.
And we'll get to.
But they blame Sandy for not spending money. Blamed him. Said he.
I don't
he
want to
doesn't
be a
spend
fringe
money.
wildcard team, Rob. Stop accepting this.
We
Stop accepting this.
haven't been
You're accepting this.
We haven't been a
He's
fringe.
accepting this, huh?
We haven't been a fringe wildcard team in like
You know what?
10
Because
years.
it's because of cold.
10 years.
This guy is on his bare knees.
When's the last time you went into a season saying, the Mets can compete this year? Didn't say in 2015?
We say it every
2016.
year.
We say it every year.
2016, you were
We
like
said it every year. No, we said it every year.
2016.
Wait, time out. Why do you go to opening day every year?
Yeah, why?
Because you know
Because it's fun.
you think they're going to compete.
No, you think they're going to beat.
Stop.
If they were a shit team, we wouldn't go opening day.
When we went to opening day in 2012, they stink.
Oh,
Danny Murphy
Ross.
was batting
That was
third.
10 years ago.
Danny Murphy was batting third.
Rob,
Stinks.
you're only
It's a bad lineup.
you're only accepting this offseason because of Steve Cohen.
Because they're
Just
building
admit it.
something. They're
Just admit
building
it. No,
something.
they're a win now.
They're building
They're a
something.
win now team.
Yeah, all right.
They're a win
You're
now
sucking
team.
on him, bro.
Come
They're
on.
a win now team, and they're signing Aaron Loop.
They're gonna be
They're a win now team. They're signing Aaron Loop.
they're gonna be
And
a
Albert
win-
Almore Jr.
They're gonna be a win every year team.
Whenever year does. They're a fringe wildcard team now.
Okay.
There we
When's
go.
the last time you want to say that?
Cardinals are better. Padres
Okay.
are better.
Okay.
Braves are better. Dodgers
All right.
are a lot better than us.
Okay.
Yankees are better than us.
Because the
So-
Dodgers,
Let's go.
how
We don't
long
care about the Yankees.
No, we don't care about
I care about Yankees.
how long have the Dodgers been building their machine?
They've been
10
good.
years they've been building it.
They've been good for
They've
a long
been-
time.
They're so good because they've been building something for 10 years and they finally got their
But
champion.
they've been there. They've been to
Exactly.
Yeah,
Well,
they-
why?
Like,
8 years.
Yeah, like
Why?
three.
But out of the
Why?
10
But
years,
why?
they've been there almost 8 years.
But why?
Stop accepting this.
But why?
Stop accepting this.
Why
You're
have the
accepting
Dodgers?
this stuff, though.
Why have the Dodgers when the Dodgers got into ownership? Where were they?
Wake me up when you
The basement of the NL West.
They were a mess.
They were a mess, and
They
we're in
were.
a position where we can actually compete a little bit more than they can. And you're gonna have a guy that comes and puts an actual process like they have.
So you're satisfied with the
Get-
whole season?
We need a process. We need a couple more pieces, but the process.
The
is
Grom's 32 years old.
Okay.
What process are you talking about?
Look at the Dodgers roll starters. The Dodgers roll every position. That's what we're going to be. We're going to roll every position. Yeah, call up a catcher. Yeah, he hits 320. Call up a second base. He's going to hit 300. It's every position.
Only boy can dream.
It's every
Only a boy
position.
can dream.
They
Anyway,
can
so
build the
we'll
East
move
Coast
on
Dodgers.
from the
Build
Mets.
East Coast Dodgers.
We're gonna wrap this bad boy up. It's been fun. I'll start with Steve on this one. Final thoughts, man. What's your
I just miss football already. I'm excited for the draft to come. And
ready for just everything off season?
spring training. Spring training. Did they report Monday? Tomorrow? No.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Yeah, they report tomorrow.
McCann's already there.
McCann's already
I
there.
think everyone's
So
almost there.
pitcher and catchers tomorrow, right? Yeah. So hey, let's.
Maybe we'll have another pitcher reporting in a couple of days.
I'm just hoping. I just hope every day no starter pitcher gets hurt.
Like Lugo.
Just praying. Lugo, which is a big loss. The best reliever on the team's hurt. So hey,
Stunk last year though.
What are
Anyway.
you looking at?
yeah, he had a couple rough stretches.
Who's behind you?
towards the end of the season,
Are you
but
scared of the ghost behind you?
He's still the best starter.
Thanks for coming out, Steve. He doesn't want to touch me. He thinks I'm sick. Rob, man. Final thoughts. You
Fuck Bob Nightingale.
okay?
And the Rangers got to fire David Quinn.
All right. Thanks
Yeah,
for coming out, man.
I second that.
Thanks for coming out. Bad news, Bill. Whatever we call you now. Bad take, Bill. Final thoughts. Still think Andy Reid doesn't care?
No, I just moved that to the side.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Thanks.
that's all you got.
What's going on, man? Ladies and gentlemen, you know my final thoughts. Football is going to be missed. Baseball, hurry up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. College basketball, go Johnnies. That's all I got.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thanks for listening, watching. See you real soon.